Main event, it's the point of this whole show this evening, the birthday celebration of Princess Deathwish, his birthday bash, their birthday bash.
The culmination of everything that we've been watching leading up to this one specific moment. And we are happy to be greeted first by Martin the Moth Casaus.
Being that he is partial to moths and other flying insects, I wonder if these bright lights will be any distraction to him this evening.
Could be, but Martin's been all over the country, all over the world. He is definitely a professional in this particular sport.
Former Lucha Underground champion? Gracing the ring here tonight at Liquid Joe's as part of Princess Deathwish's birthday bash.
Absolutely. In the echelon of top talent from Utah, he is very, very close, or arguably at the top of that list.
Now look at him adorning our ring announcer this evening with his entrance gear. I will say it looks very dashing.
And giving the crowd what they want as well.
Oh, please! It's not what I wanted.
Hey, it's 18 plus, we can do that.
This is Liquid Joe's, a bar of disrepute, not Chippendales. I do not need to see gyrating hips of male competitors.
And now the person of the night, Princess Deathwish, making their way to the ring.
Now that is how you make an entrance, Mr. Brady. That tutu, I must say, really accentuates Deathwish's eyes.
Definitely a style choice as opposed to a practical one, but there is no arguing the skill of Princess Deathwish. May be distracting, but he is incredibly dangerous in the ring.
Absolutely!
If you take your eyes off of him for even a quick second, he will capitalize and you will wind up on your back for the 3 count.
The psychological games played by Deathwish is beyond reproach. And I, for one, would much rather watch skipping in a tutu over gyrations in trunks. Now the third and final participant of this 3-way death match. I see. Since our ring announcer has been calling this a dance, and calling them dance partners, they all feel the need to gyrate to the audio sound waves being produced by the speakers. Now I understand.
That's definitely one way to think about it. And now Drexyl coming to the ring,
displaying his own unique set of dance moves.
I'll be honest, of the 3 of them, Drexyl frankly scares me.
But the fans seem to be behind him 100%.
Singing along. And Martin,
what is this with the referee?
Hey, it's a good time for everybody.
Perhaps we should just have a dance-off instead of a wrestling match, Mr. Brady, since everyone else is so intent for dancing in the ring!
Well, to be fair, we did that at the beginning of the show, so we don't want to get in trouble or any copyrights or anything like that. So we'll just.
Now, time for the official introductions.
The competitor.
So stifle yourself. Don't talk over her. Would you be quiet? You just don't stop talking, do you?
5 pounds sexier than everyone in this building. Coming straight from the girlfriend's bedroom. Marty Introducing our man of the hour, the birthday boy from Small Lake City, Utah, weighing and none of your damn business.
That's right!
On your knees for the birthday boy, Princess Deathwish. And last, but certainly not least, the competitor to my right.
Simply showing my respect.
Okay, that's fair, that's
Detroit,
fair.
Michigan. He is the homicidal artist, Drexyl.
Him hailing from Detroit explains a lot.
Very rough neighborhoods out there.
Look at the strength, the agility being displayed by Princess Deathwish. I am in awe.
I'll be honest, that
You're speechless. Just admit it, you're speechless.
It's definitely a physical exhibition on the part of Princess Deathwish.
Now, where's the moth going? What is going on here?
I want a lightsaber.
A lightsaber?
Well, let's be honest. This match was definitely going to have weapons in it. What better weapon than a laser sword, lightsaber? I don't want to get sued by Disney here.
Ridiculousness! That's right. Deathwish pulling the birthday card.
Princess Deathwish going out to grab his own lightsaber. Going to the card. Going to the crowd.
How much have you had to drink tonight, Mr. Brady?
I'm on my 5th Crown and Coke.
My God! You're a professional man!
Where?
What? Where? Who? What are we talking about?
You said something about a professional. Where?
They're in the ring with laser swords! Now, does Drexyl get a weapon of his own? There's the bell!
Yep.
And now Drexyl goes to the outside.
Yep. Heading out to grab a weapon of his own.
Going through the bucket of plunder. Not satisfied with his first choice. Debating his second choice. Oh, and he has found his implement.
All right.
I believe there's some innuendo going on in this audience.
I've been saying this all night. You gotta give the people what they want.
I am without words.
Apparently, so is Martin. Looks like the match is officially underway.
After touching tips, the sword play has begun.
All three men jockeying for position, trying to feel each other out after touching tips. Trying again.
There is just that they are too evenly matched with their sabers.
That's correct.
Oh!
Deathwish clocking Drexyl first. And Casaus taking down Deathwish with a clothesline and then with the lightsaber as well. The Moth cleaning house right now.
Impact after impact with those laser swords to the craniums of his opponents.
Rattling the ceiling with the impact of every shot.
Drexyl moving out of the way, taking control now. Wait,
Martin.
What? Whoa! Casaus displaying incredible endurance.
Going back to his old playbook, slamming his own face into the turnbuckle in a way to intimidate, but Drexyl clearly not taking that intimidation in stride. Showing Martin how it's done.
Both men now dazed and confused after self-inflicted.
Oh! And then ending it up with a headbutt to each other. I'll be honest, there was no winner there.
Except perhaps Deathwish! No! Again, Deathwish with
trying to capitalize. Getting a 2 count on each opponent.
Deathwish following up now. Big elbow. Tosses Drexyl to the outside. Deathwish firmly in control now.
Casaus still stunned from all those headbutts. Deathwish is none too happy to oblige.
Reversal now. Big boot. Nearly took Deathwish out of their boots.
That almost sent his head into the second row.
Oh! Driving the point of that elbow to the top of the cranium. Trying to homogenize that cerebellum.
It hurts too.
I can't tell from this position. Is it a claw? Has he applied a claw?
It wouldn't necessarily matter either way. This match is a no DQ triple threats weapons match. Like basically anything goes.
Only way to win, pinfall or submission. Otherwise, no DQ, no count out.
Drexyl tripping up Casaus, hanging him up on the middle rope. Again, there is no rope break, so this is 100% legal. He could sit there all day if he wanted to.
Every act of depravity these people, these competitors can think of inside that ring, perfectly legal.
Oh. Deathwish. I'm pretty sure he just got a paper cut from those, what are those, Yu-Gi-Oh cards that were brought in here?
I think it might have been a ripped fingernail.
Oh, geez.
That's what you know for Deathwish. With the amount of time and effort they put into their fingernail art, it's not surprising it would upset Deathwish.
That's fair, that's fair. He may have actually lost a cuticle there.
Oh!
And Martin!
A kick to the testicles!
Wisely throwing a low blow in there. Once again, legal. There's a pin. 1, 2! And Princess Deathwish breaks up the 3 count.
So many nerve endings in the scrotum. A kick to that can incapacitate you for hours.
That is fair.
Would you like to learn more about the scrotum?
Yeah, I'll take a rain check. I'll take a rain check on that.
Coward! Oh!
tornado suplex from Princess Deathwish. Classic.
Going for a weapon instead of the pin. This may come back to bite Deathwish in the gluteus maximus.
Princess holding a Nerf gun to Martin's head.
But what does Drexyl have?
Oh, that's a
staple gun! Oh my goodness!
Drilling Princess Deathwish right between the eyes with a staple.
For the love of
And
all
then
that's
stapling a
scientific
card.
and empirical!
Drexyl stapling cards to his opponents. Everywhere he can find a spot.
When I mentioned acts of depravity earlier, I did not anticipate this!
Oh, I said it before. When you're in this ring, anything can go, and usually does. Now Drexyl accepting items from the crowd
Oh, to the forehead!
stapling $1 to Princess Deathwish's forehead.
Puncturing the epidermis!
And one to Martin as well. I suppose you could probably call this birthday money, but whew, at what cost?
Depends on the denomination of the currency.
That's fair, that's fair. And now, Casaus and Deathwish teaming up on Drexyl seems to be the only way they can stop this onslaught against them.
Oh, for the
by
love of
turning it
Pete!
around.
No! Now asking the audience to participate!
And $1 stapled to Drexyl for good measure.
All this legal tender being stapled to the epidermis!
I can only say the only solace I can get from this right now is that all three men have gotten a payday. And now slowly, painfully making their way back into the ring. The match continues. As we mentioned before, the only way to win is pinfall or submission. And the crowd voicing their approval.
Good grief! For all that's empirical and quantitative, stop! Cease! Desist!
What's he saying?
I have no idea!
Drexyl wants him to go lower with the staple gun. What?
Drexyl is truly
No!
demented. He is a demented madman from Detroit.
Oh! And wisely, Deathwish and Casaus deciding not to give the man what he wants. And now the action continuing in the ring as Princess Deathwish and Martin Casaus going at each other.
Big forearm shiver.
Martin Casaus eating Deathwish's fist.
Oh, boot to the midsection now. DDT!
Taking over with a DDT. Both men taking each other down.
Hook in the leg. Deathwish kicks out. Deathwish will not be denied on their birthday.
Martin
What is
trying
that?
He's trying to hold up the referee, trying to force him to reverse the decision.
Oh! Ah! Drexyl connects with a Super Nintendo.
16 bits right to the forehead.
Oh, now a steel chair. Two steel chairs
Two
have
steel
entered their
chairs.
play. At the door.
Drexyl setting up to show somebody the door. Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Princess Deathwish or is it gonna be Martin Casaus? It's anybody's chance at this point.
Drexyl now setting up that chair, or setting up the table. I am so flustered!
He's putting together a makeshift table. We've seen this before.
Door now splayed across 2 chairs. Drexyl now looking to put Deathwish away. Deathwish, no!
Wisely taking all of his weight and bringing it down to the ground, preventing Drexyl from picking him up, and an elbow straight to the jaw,
And
followed
another.
by a big punch as well.
Kick to
Drexyl.
the knee. Takes Drexyl down.
And a super kick straight to the chin.
I believe the technical term is mush. Mush. He got kicked in the mush.
I mean, that's all he's gonna eat after a kick like that. And now, Deathwish and Casaus.
Casaus says,
Fighting
no,
over.
I will not go through this door. I believe a claw's been applied.
Drexyl sending Casaus through the door.
Is it elimination?
I'm not sure.
Yes!
Martin Casaus has been eliminated.
Now it comes down to a one-on-one match.
Drexyl versus Princess Deathwish to finish off, and Deathwish immediately capitalizing with Drexyl's back turned, dropping back into a rear naked choke. All he has to do is hold on to this. If Drexyl passes out, he will lose.
Too late. He couldn't hook the legs, and Drexyl is up to his feet. A series of elbows now breaks the hold.
Deathwish reversing with a DDT of his own.
Goes for the cover.
And Drexyl just barely gets his shoulder up as well.
I will tell you, Mr. Brady, those staples to the skin of these competitors has completely thrown me off my game. I am at a loss for words, practically. I know, hard to believe. Ah! Still using that door as a weapon.
Still utilizing the weapons in the ring, as is 100% legal.
Oh!
Deathwish showing Drexyl the door.
Is it enough to put him away?
And Drexyl getting the shoulder up once again. Deathwish rolling out of the ring.
I'm sure.
Let's see if he's gonna try something else.
I'm sure Princess Deathwish is wondering what exactly they have to do to put away Drexyl and win this match on their birthday.
Well, it looks like we have an answer. It wouldn't be a birthday party without a piñata. Deathwish measuring up Drexyl.
Asking for the crowd to silence themselves. Oh, ducks under. Oh,
And a big boot right through Baby Yoda.
oh, what is that?
That is a combination of Legos and thumbtacks.
My God. No, this can't be the way it ends. Oh, DDT.
Deathwish sent straight to the top of his head. It's got to be over. 1, 2.
Kick out.
Deathwish just barely gets his shoulder up.
Unbelievable. The crowd now
The
rallying behind the birthday person. Drexyl, though, setting up that chair. 2 chairs, 1 in each corner.
He looks like he's getting ready to finish this.
I don't know how Deathwish survived the DDT on the Legos. Oh!
Oh! Drexyl trying for a senton. But Princess Deathwish wisely getting out of the way. Nothing underneath Drexyl except for Legos and thumbtacks.
What is he doing? What's going on?
He's putting the concoction in his mouth.
Oh!
And a super kick straight to the grill.
Drexyl now choking on those Legos and thumbtacks. thumbtacks, but still somehow manages to kick out. Oh, look at those thumbtacks sticking out the back of Drexyl.
Deathwish going
The
back
disturbed deviant,
outside.
the disturbed deviant of Detroit, Michigan, refusing to give up.
But equally tenacious is Princess Deathwish. This man has been through hell tonight. It could very easily either play to his advantage or to his detriment.
I can't believe these competitors are on their feet. It defies all scientific explanation.
Princess, what's he's got? Oh! Drexyl grabbing him in the...
Scrotum. Technical term, scrotum.
Okay. We'll let you do that one. But now Drexyl reversing things around, taking those barbecue skewers and sticking them into the face
Good grief.
of Princess Deathwish, following up with a bulldog right into the chair on the other side of the ring. This has got to be the end of it. This has got to be over.
Pulls him up.
Drexyl, why?
Because apparently making him look like an abused porcupine was not enough.
He doesn't just want to win the match, he wants to embarrass Princess Deathwish on his own birthday. This is how heinous Drexyl can be.
What is that?
That is what the crowd is referring to.
A board adorned with aluminum cans sheared in half. Their serrated edges pointing upward.
Oh, this is not going to end well.
And he's setting it up like a table.
This is not going to end well.
So, the referee needs to stop this. Someone's going to expire.
There's no disqualification. The only way that this will end is if somebody gets pinned for the 3.
Someone is not going to get pinned. Someone is going to get deceased. And the depravity of this drunken crowd singing happy birthday as the birthday person is about to get obliterated.
The morbid birthday song from Drexyl to Princess Deathwish. But Deathwish, what do we see in here?
Firing back and forth.
Reversing. He's got it for a power.
Oh my!
Drexyl!
Jesus!
Drexyl into the board! There's a pin. 1, 2, 3! It is over! It is over! Princess Deathwish has won the match!
I am stunned.
Absolutely! Absolute pandemonium leading up to, let's be honest, a pretty decent birthday gift.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Brady. After witnessing this, all I have to say is Drexyl deserved it.
Oh, absolutely!
He had it won. He had it won, and he pulled Deathwish up, and he got his comeuppance with the birthday boy, Princess Deathwish, getting the win.
Drexyl's ego getting the best of him, absolutely.
Drexyl, in this contest, in this main event at the birthday bash, was his own worst enemy. And Deathwish gets his birthday wish with the victory.
As promised, Princess Deathwish capitalizing off the mistake of his opponent and taking home the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed this show this evening and the absolute hell these competitors have put themselves through for your entertainment. Whether you love these men and women in the ring, whether you hate them, you have to admire. Exactly. You have to give them the proper accolades.